Hi, friends. I'm Carol. Did you know it's my favorite time of year? Christmas! Christmas! It's Christmas! It's Christmas! It's almost Christmas time! If you're like me, you have a tree like this. Do you know what kind of tree it's called? It's a Christmas tree! Here's another kind of tree. This is Jesus' family tree. It's all about Christmas too, because Jesus is the reason we have Christmas. A long time ago, humans chose to sin, and God had a plan to rescue people from sin. He planned to send His Son, Jesus, to earth to save us. He sent Jesus through a special family. Each ornament on this tree shows us a person who is a part of the earthly family tree of Jesus. This one is about Abraham and Sarah. They were the first people in this family. God promised them that they would have as many kids and grandkids as there were stars in the sky. They had a son named Isaac, and from Isaac, the family grew into a whole big nation of people called the Israelites. For a long time, the Israelites would follow God, then turn away from God. But no matter what they did, God was always faithful to them. There was a woman named Ruth, and she was faithful to God, so He let her be a part of Jesus' family tree, and this is her story. At this time, there was a great famine in Israel. That means there wasn't enough food. So a woman named Naomi left Israel with her husband and 2 sons. They traveled to a place called Moab. This is where Ruth lived. The people of Moab worshipped pretend gods instead of the one true God. Naomi and her family lived in Moab for many years. Her sons grew up, and one married Ruth. The other married a woman named Orpah. Sadly, Naomi's husband and sons all died, leaving her with Ruth and Orpah far away from her home in Israel. When Naomi heard the famine was over in Israel, she decided to go home. She told Ruth and Orpah they could stay in Moab and find new husbands. Orpah did just that, but Ruth refused to leave Naomi. She told her, "Where you go, I'll go. And where you stay, I'll stay. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." Ruth and Naomi went to Israel together. God had an amazing plan to bless them both. Ruth began working in a field. She would pick up the grain that fell on the ground so she and Naomi could have something to eat. The field was owned by a man named Boaz. He was a family member of Naomi's husband who had died. Boaz heard about Ruth's faithfulness to Naomi and was impressed by her. So impressed, he married her. After they got married, they had a son named Obed, and Naomi helped take care of him. Obed grew up to become the grandfather of the greatest king of Israel, King David. Ruth made the hard choice to leave everything she knew and take care of Naomi. This meant she was faithful to Naomi. God celebrated her faithfulness. He took care of them. He gave Ruth a new home and a son. And he became the grandfather of King David. And because of her faithfulness, she also got to be a part of Jesus' family tree. God celebrates faithfulness. Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye.